Now, it looks like I was supposed to go to the house. So we'll go ahead and start there. Run like a ninny, grab the stuff from my shelf that apparently I decided not to grab before because it just wasn't helpful. I will never understand how stuff is just magically appearing on my shelf.
Yona?
Oh,
Yona?
hey.
How are you feeling?
How are you
Better,
feeling?
now that I'm taking the medicine you brought.
Good.
By the way, are you gonna stay here today?
Why would I stay here? Okay, I'll stay.
You bet.
Really? You'll stay with me? Really?
Really?
Yeah, Yona. I'll stay.
He'll stay. Oh,
Now
yay.
get back to bed.
Now get back to bed. Okay. And now we just fade out. I hear a voice. I squint and see a boy standing before me. His hair is silver, his skin is pale, and he stares up at me with hard, glassy eyes. Soon his lips begin to move, but no sound comes out. What is he saying? I can't hear him. I can't hear him, I can't hear him, I can't hear him, I can't. I try to leave, but something about the boy holds my gaze. I watch his face, expressionless, as his lips slowly flutter. What is he trying to say? Wait, it's a phrase. I can almost make it out. It starts with an S. Then there's an E. I can almost see it now. The letters begin to fall together, one after the other, faster and faster. Sealed verse. It's a sealed verse. The thing I am looking for, the key to saving my sister. I stare at the boy with renewed ferocity, trying desperately to make out his next word. Dream. Dream? What? What the hell does that mean? The lips move again, faster now. I can't follow them. Damn it, I can't make it out. I want to scream. I want to tear the walls down around me, but instead I force myself to be calm. I can do this. I can do it for Yona. Slowly, ever so slowly, I parse out the letters that make up his final words. Forest of Myth. Spooky. The next morning.
Just a dream.
Just a dream.
Even in my dreams, I'm hunting sealed verses.
Morning.
Morning, Yona.
What's wrong? Are you feeling sick too?
Don't be sick.
I had a strange dream.
What was
Strange
it
dream.
about?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Because I had a dream too.
Oh, yeah?
She had a dream too.
Me and this boy were playing a game together.
What kind of game?
Oh, she dreamt about a boy too.
I think he made it up because I'm...
Guess
How
the
did it work?
words.
The boy would move his mouth, but no words would come out. Then I had to guess what he was trying to... It was hard.
That sounds suspiciously like my dream.
To play his dumb game instead.
So what did he say?
I don't know. All I could figure out was dream and don't worry.
It's the same dream. Oh my gosh.
We should play a game together sometime.
Sure, Yona.
No time for games. 0 games.
I'm ready to make that stew.
Okay, now we're back to talking about stew. Okay. Now I have to go to the Forest of Myth, but I'm probably going to talk to Popola first.
Troubling you, lad?
It's nothing. Don't, come on. I need to go ask Popola something.
Oh, of course. Always with the Popola. Let's see. So Yona wants wheat. Let's see if we can get her some wheat. Hopefully I still have the meat. I think I forget exactly what it was, but we'll find out. it was... Oh, she wanted venison, which I know I have at least a little of. Let's
Make sure you stock up on the set.
Bye. Nope.
Come back anytime.
No, I will.
Why not fill?
Let's see. Nope, those are all just seeds.
I hope you.
We've got some nice materials.
Materials. Alright, come on, have... Nope, no wheat.
Thanks.
Is there a vegetable person over here somewhere? Oh,
Do you know
this
about
looks
the Lost
promising.
Shrine? It's a large stone building surrounded by cliffs.
Well, it looked promising. Like, supplies, like a bag of wheat, maybe?
We've got some new items.
Come on, just tell me. There we go. Wheat. 1 wheat.
Come back.
Alright, let's double check. Quests. Incomplete. Yona's cooking. Okay, you've collected the ingredients. It confirms that I am done. So let's see what we got. Make some delicious wheat venison stew. Alright. Running. So I have my Halloween jelly beans today. Some of the best one would be the caramel corn, which is kind of a mix of the buttered popcorn with a little bit of extra sweetness to it. It's actually pretty good. There's also wild blackberry, because that was the closest they could get to a black jelly bean without it being licorice, which is just disgusting.
Yona, wait.
Mind her to, oh gosh, not to boil it too long or cut the meat into, let's cut the meat into small
Be sure
pieces.
to cut the meat into small pieces.
Come on, I'd never forget that.
She'd never forget that. And then next, I would have...
It smells hideous. She boiled it so long, it's like one big pot of slurry.
Ruh-roh.
Eat up, okay?
Oh no.
Sure, Yona. Look, tomorrow, Yona's not gonna be the only one here who's sick.
Boiling it too long is not going to make you sick, you pansy. Jeez. Alright, let's see. Alright, you got any other work for me?
You go out.
Oh, another quest. Got it. Of course.
Sure, Yona. What?
A melon. That looks like another one that I'm probably going to have to buy because I don't feel like growing it. Oh, I won't. Oh yeah, more NieR. Okay. Alright, time to ask Popola questions after we get this sparkly. Hopefully we can get the sparkly. Yay, medicinal herb. I wonder if I need some. I should probably go stock up. Oh, stairs got me again. Oh, I did so well last time. Medicinal. He came home to see me. Yay! I was just going to make fun of her for typing too many A's in there, but I just realized that I do the same thing when I'm chatting with people online. Alright.
What's up, Popola?
Oh, hi. I just got a strange letter.
Strange letter. Hope this letter finds you well. Writing in hopes of bringing your attention to a certain dream issue of concern. So hoping I might be able to get your advice dream on the matter. Recently there have been dream reports, dream of a certain dream, evil, dream, empty, dream curse, Dream to dream, evil, dream, 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 words, and dream, read, dream, dream, someone, dream, dream, dream. That is a weird letter.
Who's it from?
The mayor of a small village in the Forest of Myth. It's a
The Forest of
Oh,
Myth?
gee. Sending me to the Forest of
usually a
Myth.
bright and cheerful group of people. Sometimes
Favorite
this is
niece?
very
I don't
out
know
of
any
character for
niece.
them. I have a bad feeling about this.
I'll check it out.
You will?
Hello, favorite niece.
Don't worry about it. I've got business there anyway.
Oh,
Yeah, we
well,
got business
all
in
right.
the Forest of
Thank
Myth.
you.
Okay. Dream to dream, dream to dream, dream. Dream, 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 dream. This person has a quest up here. Looks like, or they want to say something. Alright, what do we got? Somebody wearing their undies.
Hey
Okay. Book smarts.
Sure. What's up?
Popola asked me to organize her bookshelves, but it's kind of a big job. Here.
Organize
this book goes in the second
bookshelves.
shelf on the left, on the east side of the second floor.
Oh, for God's sake. Second shelf from the left, east side. Alright, this is the east wall. That would be the second shelf, I would think. Or maybe I have to go up there? Maybe it's only the stuff on the top. You're running too fast, dude! There you are. That looks like the second shelf. Alright, now what? You got a blue book for me?
The first book?
Thank you. Now take this book
Third
to the
shelf.
third shelf from the right, on the south side of the first floor.
Okay, that I can
Hey,
do.
Vice?
Yes, lad.
Aren't you all powerful? Can't you just, you know, use magic to zap this place into shape?
The infinite power of Grimoire Vice is not to be used for such trivial tasks.
This
Say
isn't trivial.
first floor.
You are the ones so
Oh, no, that's the
enamored
west
with
wall.
hard, honest work.
Here we are.
I know east from west from south to northeastern and northwest and stuff. I really do. Alright. Please don't make me do this all damn
The
day.
second book is back.
Oh wow, that's a huge load off my. Anyway,
Oh, nice. Only had to do 2. Ah, that's amazing. Free money. Let's do a quick check here and see how I am on. Yeah, I need some medicinal herbs. So I'm gonna go out to the medicinal herb farm. Which is out here. I suppose I could try to take this dude's breakable object back to the area, but it's just such a big pain in the ass that I just can't. I just can't do it. But I am going to go take care of something that's going to make everybody very sad. If you recall, on our last episode, there was a gentleman that said, "I can't find my dog." I know exactly where the dog is. Get away from me, you. Oops. Oh, apparently I can't jump down there. Oh, you just have to get into a specific spot. There it is.
Look.
Poor
We're
puppy.
back with the canine we were looking for.
Yeah, he's... Oh, well, excuse me. Swipey, swipey. Oh, and I looked up the books. Apparently the books are used in one of the endings. Oh, right, I forgot I had Kaine with me. They're used in one of the endings for crafting or something like that.
It's the missing dog. That poor man's gonna be... Hey, wait. I think the dog has some...
Dog has something in his mouth. Max's herbs. Herbs.
This is a rather dangerous location for leaf hunting. I wager this decision cost the animal its
Well, the
Teeth
least we
and a
can do
tongue?
is bring
Yeah,
it
he's
back to
got
the
one or
old
two
man.
of those probably in his mouth.
It's too bad about that poor dog. This is gonna
Yeah,
be hard
poor
for that
puppers.
old-timer to deal with.
Be they dog or man, no living thing can escape their ultimate fate.
That
Yeah.
include you, Vice?
In truth, I have never considered the question. I suppose at some point in time I may simply wink out of existence.
Well, that sounds horrible.
Say,
Yeah?
see here, lad. If I ever find myself
Pew 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 pew! Die!
departing this world,
They're having a
Quit
very
being
heartfelt
morbid, Vice.
conversation.
Besides, you can't die. You're made of paper.
one can always hope, I suppose.
We can hope. Ah, get out of my way. I got better things to do than deal with you chumps right now. Run faster! Come on, let's go! Let's go already! Oh my gosh. Okay, well we're gonna go let the guy know about his puppy real quick. And then we'll go get herbs. And then we'll go to the forest. Ah, poor puppy. Makes me sad. Reminds me of, God, there was this really great quest line in World of Warcraft. And it was in the Mists of Pandaria. It was, whatever the farmland place is. I forgot the name of the farmland. But there was a guy that his sheep kept wandering off.
Now we can walk the plains.
Oh, that was the boar guy. All right, where is the dog guy? So there was this. So the quest in World of Warcraft was this guy's sheep kept wandering off. Actually, I think the sheep might have belonged to a monkey dude. But anyway, the sheep kept wandering off, and so there was like 3 or 4 quests where you had to
But have you seen my... I don't think so.
go hunting him in the wilderness. And so you'd find sheepy each time and bring him home. And then, of course, there's the inevitable one time you show up and sheepy is a corpse. And I just always remember the quest text was like, oh, you know, sheepy's wandering has, you know, brought him to an end. You know, it was just this very...
Okay.
I don't know, it was such a simple way to phrase, he dead, yo. Poor little sheepy. So I always named my my sheep pets after that, Sheepy 2 and Sheepy 3. And alright, where the frick is this old man?
Welcome. We've got a wonderful... Thanks for your support.
No, I don't want... Where the hell is this old dude? Was he in the... inn, maybe? Was it this one? Ugh. Nope, that one's an old lady. Alright, was he... Alright, so we might have to cheat here. Because you can... Dog astray. Thought there was a way to... Uncompletable quests. Oh no. Alright, incomplete quests. Let's see. Dog astray. Found the dog, but it's already wet. Find the leaf from his mouth. I could have swore there was a way to track this and that it would guide me back, but apparently not. Is he back here, maybe? No? That guy doesn't. I already talked to that guy. That's not an old man. Oh, tried to go in the water there. Come on. Oh, just a fertilizer. Oh, maybe this is him. Nope, that's a guard. Cock-a-doodle-doo. None of those look like roosters, though. Ugh, this game is so picky about you have to be facing it in exactly the right direction, otherwise you can't actually select the thing. Alright, it wasn't that guy. Oh, maybe he was the old man that was sitting out by the fountain? Was he this dude?
The sheep in the northern plain. Mutton
Nope.
is an important food source.
That's not him. Already checked that one.
The chickens in this village like
Yeah, okay. Yeah. You want to tell me about the eggs. Alright, we're restocking the herbs now.
There's no better sight than...
Nope, that's a woman. Son of a gun. Is he up here? This is gonna make me insane. Hate when I can't find the way back to quests. Was there an old dude up here? I don't think there was anybody in the library. Alright. Well, I give up. I can give it another try the next time I'm in town. Oh, we get this, whatever this is. Alright. The herbs, we're raking them in. Nope, there's the journal entry about the tree again, and not wanting an unhappy tree. Sigh. Alright, so medicinal herb farming, what we'll do for that. First of all, let's ride the boar. Bam! Oops. How do you run into a cliff like it's a friggin' wall?
Get out of my way! I have to save Yona!
Calm down. You cannot prevail if you are blinded with rage.
Yeah, don't be blinded with rage, you damn kid. Oops. Also, don't stand there like a moron and just get hit with stuff. Vara. Guard break plus 4%. Pew 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 pew. Love those pew pews. Alright, everybody dead? Okay. Call out if you're not dead. No? Okay. Oh, okay. Stab, stab. Ow. Wow, I'm not doing so hot here. Illusions. MP cost minus 6%. That's good. Alright, so what I am attempting to do is get over here to the ladder thing that takes me to the desert, because the little boxes always have a whole bunch of medicinal herbs in them. And I'm a cheap ass bitch. Okay. Hopefully, can I jump down here? No, ugh. Thing is so picky about where it just invisible walls for no good reasons. Oh, I didn't want that lizard anyway. Okay, let's get some herbs. Do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is a place. Saving me all the money. 5. Oh, and I'm full. Let's fill up my life. Excellent. Love it. Oh, hi, Kaine. She just comes in here like a bat out of hell. At least I'm glad to have somebody hanging out with me, though. Little less chance of death, hopefully. Broken pottery. Alright, let's do words real quick. Because that was a really good word. Alright, Dark Blast. I think this is the one. Yeah. Lugesh. And let's put the same thing on this one. It's a shame because those are kind of like, so I can use it no matter what. I can put it across all sorts of different abilities. So I don't need to get multiple words, but it's like, okay, in that case, you know, Lug and Lugesh are not really... Well, I guess I could in theory if all I really wanted to do was drop the ability, I could use those 2 words. Oh, and there I go forgetting my buttons again. Because I was playing, let's see, what was I playing most recently? Well, actually I played Minecraft today. Can't believe I was playing Minecraft. But I was doing it on the PC, which I'm not very, or not PC, I was playing it on Xbox, which I've never been very good with. But I made a mine that was filled with lava, which was really frustrating actually, because I was just trying to mine in there and I was trying to get I wanted to get some diamonds and I wanted to get some iron, but all I kept running into was friggin' it was just non-stop lava. I dig lava. Go a few more spaces, lava. Started digging like 300 blocks away, lava. Oh, maybe I am forgetting my buttons. I think I am still forgetting my buttons. I think what I'm doing right now is I'm giving orders to Kaine. Yeah, take it. Alright, I don't want to play with you guys anymore. Let's go to the forest. I got better things to do, fools. Oh my, oh, these ones got, look at you with your little shooting stuff. Think you're cool, huh? Con. Magic defense plus 2%. Interesting. I'll hold off on that one for just a little bit. Alright, I lost Kaine again. Oh, nope, there she is. She just decided to go ahead. Alright. Red X, the forest. I pitted fool. Oh, save point. Those are somewhat unnerving at times, especially when I just got here.
What do you mean?
Contagious.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There is a strange new sensation.
Strange
in
new
my mind.
sensation. Voice rose in a quizzical way.
It is not quizzical.
It's not quizzical.
What's going on?
Body shuddered as he slowly
Perhaps
opened
we
his
should
eyes.
start by asking this man.
It's all mysterious.
Who are you?
Who are
We
you?
heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
The mayor
Speak
stared.
to me. I must have caught you in my dream.
What?
In your dream?
The mayor explained. In the past weeks, a mysterious disease called the Death Dream spread across the forest of myth. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. Village mayor had determined the Death Dream was spread from person to person by spoken words, but before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Boy, this is all about
See
words.
here. Are you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream?
Absorbed.
Well, yes. I think you have.
In other words,
Wow.
we've caught the death dream?
Darn. Hate that Death Dream.
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
That's
didn't
just
fall
how
asleep?
the death dream works.
Though polite, the mayor was clearly trying to brush
My
aside the
remarks
book's
are
remarks.
not to be brushed aside, fool.
Case of the Death Dream. Twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed the subject to who NieR had seen and what they had discussed since
Something
coming to the
there must
village.
have caused you to enter my dream. A certain conversation, a specific word, something.
Racked their brains but could find no easy solutions. There were simply too many words to consider, too much random chatter, too many meaningless
Grimoire
conversations.
does not engage in meaningless conversations.
NieR's suggestion that Weiss chose his words carelessly seemed to
It does
sting
not
his pride.
seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator.
I'm the narrator.
It has
I'm not a bloated-
demolished it utterly.
Gosh. Irritated, Weiss looked skyward, as if searching for answers in the
I
heavens.
was doing no such thing. Just leave me alone already.
The anger created by his harsh words bled over to NieR like a contagion. Oh, the kitty cat's one. Wait, said NieR. Did someone just say contagion? Yes, I believe so. What of it? Well, that villager told us to watch out for contagious words, right? The mayor leaned forward with renewed interest, pushing a startled Weiss aside in the process. He must have said something, right? Asked the mayor. Some specific combination of words? What was it? It was about dreaming, or something that dreams, or... Oh, what the hell was it? Dream, 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 dream. A sheep? Those who dream, That's what he said. I'm sure of it. Produced a thick sheaf a few times before finally nodding his approval at NieR. My notes mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. Mayer shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines across a lone piece of paper. For the last month, I've done nothing but study the disease we call the death dream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along. But I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. I should probably be taking notes or something. Weiss immediately fired back. I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams, he said, but perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snapping off the tip. I've tried to escape. From the very first moment I realized I was locked inside my own dream, I've been looking for a way out, but I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I'd know about it. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said to no one in particular, and it was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. But once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked all the color out of our lives. I just want us to be whole again. I want us to be free, and I won't stop trying until it happens. NieR nodded in agreement. Huh, wait a second. I didn't nod. Look, if we can be of any help, said NieR. Just ask. Now hold on, I did not just say that. Silence, cried Weiss. The Grimoire looked from NieR to the mayor and back again, his face filling with confidence. Grimoire Weiss's face is always confident, thank you very much. Now see here, Mayor, you told us that nothing can exist in this dream without your knowing of it. But yet you seemed surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes? The mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his face. Oh my God, he said, you're right, I had no idea you were coming. The human imagination is a limitless engine, said Weiss, and dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, we shall search it out. Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you. Payment is not required. We are as eager as you to be done with this place. The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He'd almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck, you two, he called at the departing forms of NieR and Weiss. We're all counting on you. As NieR slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck by a sense of déjà vu. I saw this man once before, he thought, but where? NieR's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd been confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around him. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction, and moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once he'd been forced to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree, and his hands now left small trails of blood on everything he touched. God damn it, Yokotaro! Oh my god, this is long. Additionally, Weiss was proving to be spectacularly poor traveling companion. Unhindered by either terrain or physical effort, he spent most of his time urging NieR to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, after Weiss muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, NieR snapped. Okay, Weiss, cram it for a second, would you? You don't have to walk. NieR leaned against a tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. How can this stupid forest be so big, he muttered to himself. The moment the words tumbled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprang to life. Every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hiss roared out at a volume that rattled his teeth. NieR slapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard. Weiss, what's going on? NieR could see Weiss's mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting in a tornado. The insects screamed, the forest howled, and then, just as NieR's ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, he removed the hand from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the woods. Zreet, zreet, zreet. Shack, Shack. Shack. Chick-chee, chick-chee, chick-chee. Woo-woo-woo-ma. Woo-woo-woo-ma. Shick-shick-seek. Shick-shick-shick-shick-seek. As the insect symphony dimmed another decibel, NieR began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise. It's something else. The insects weren't just calling out. They were asking a question. 1 with it is lacking. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? By my pages, is this a riddle? I guess so. I mean, it feels sort of forced, but maybe it's the key to getting out of this place. Then I leave it to you to answer. 1 with it is lacking. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? Oh, boy. I don't know. Secret seems like a pretty good... 3 with it is dangerous. Or a seesaw. I don't know. Both of those could be pretty dangerous with 3. I think I'm going to go with a secret. Inwardly furious that Weiss left the task to him, NieR sighed and gave the only answer that made sense. It's a secret. Right? Sound of the insects stopped as suddenly as it began. The forest undergrowth parted before NieR like a rippling wave, opening a new path. These forest arthropods are making a road for us, said Weiss with glee. Pleased at passing the test, NieR moved on with new intensity. The path offered his body relief from the undergrowth, but gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on a path, their journey had purpose. I guess the forest has accepted us, huh? Said NieR after a bit. Weiss spun around to face his companion. Do not mistake the will of the forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads. As Weiss finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, NieR picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Good heavens, said Weiss. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left came together to form words. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Absurdly easy, barked Weiss. Now answer it. NieR grit his teeth and tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. He's right, after all. This one is pretty easy. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Sunlight? Aha! I got it before the thing showed up. I know the stuff. I'm smart. You're the sun. Plume of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. In all my years, said Weiss softly, I have never seen such a sight. Oh my god. Oh my god. So this is the low budget level. Perhaps I have misunderstood the intentions of this place. Hey, look, cried NieR, waking Weiss from his daze. There's a house or something over there. Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Weiss saw a small cottage nestled among the trees. That's weird, isn't it, Weiss? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? NieR walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. Began NieR, but before he could get any farther, the cloaked man held a hand up and began speaking. 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. What am I? Oh, that is like the oldest riddle in the entire... NieR tried to ask the cloaked man who he was and what he was doing there, but he simply repeated the question. If we wish to engage this man in conversation, said Weiss, it seems we must answer his riddle. Yeah, I suppose, said NieR. Well, at least it's an easy one. 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. That is a man. The mist dissolved from the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word. Correct. With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. You're the mayor, cried NieR. The small man slowly shook his head. I am not the mayor you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago, I saw a version of you that was not yourself. Sorry? What's that mean? It will make sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the death dream. Now you must go to the person at the forest entrance. Oh, please, dear God, let this be almost over. With that, the man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him. As NieR watched, mist seeped up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. When NieR and Weiss returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. Good gravy, he cried. You made it! You actually made it back! His left hand grasped NieR's and pumped it so fiercely it threatened to dislodge from the socket, while his right seized Weiss by the cover and swung him through the air. Gah! By the heavens, stop shaking me, fool! We have not even told you if we were successful or not. The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. I'm just happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again. NieR withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. We broke the death dream seal, he said. At least, I think we did. The mayor's face beamed as NieR filled him in on the details. When the tale was done, the three of them laid down on the forest ground and fell asleep. NieR cocked his head. Okay, hang on a second. This is crazy. Why would we just lay down and go to sleep? Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futility itself. NieR and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. Have you forgotten, continued Weiss? It is words that control the death dream, words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue. With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breath slowing. This is the first time, began the mayor, the first time I have felt tired, since I was imprisoned here. His words were cut off by a long, loud yawn, and he remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour or a year. When they awoke, things had a slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker, the leaves greener. It was clear that they had awakened from their dream. NieR shook the mayor's shoulder gently. Good news, he said. I think we made it. Oh, wow, said the mayor in an odd voice. We did. I'm back. He blinked once and then again, as if not quite believing the sight before him. You two have no idea how much this means. The death dream was spreading through our village, and I wanted to. Well, I thought we could figure out how to stop it, but I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and become trapped in my own dream. The mayor started to stand, then collapsed back to the earth. He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they worked, then glanced at NieR and shrugged. Without a word, the young man reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. Real life may take some getting used to, said the mayor, as a wry smile crossed his lips. You shall relearn in short order, I am sure, said Weiss. For now, you should return to your home and rest. No, said the mayor, swaying on unsteady feet. No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the death dream. I have to save them. The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently. This is a holy tree, he explained when the prayer was finished. It's the guardian of our village's history and memories. Superstition will only make our mission harder, muttered Weiss. You should not put our faith in the gods. The mayor shook his head. Not the gods, the words. Legend says that our tree is home to a powerful magic known as a sealed verse. NieR and Weiss could not contain their surprise. It seemed a goal had been found in the most unexpected of places. I say, muttered Weiss, this is certainly a stroke of luck. As the three of them said their goodbyes, NieR mentioned the strange man who had given them the third riddle and the mysterious words he had left them with. I once saw a version of you that was not yourself, muttered the mayor. What in the world does that mean? Lost in thought, he stared into space for a long moment. You know, he said softly, this is going to sound odd, but I had a feeling I'd seen you before too. NieR tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyway, I figure it's just some kind of illusion created by the death dream. It probably doesn't mean anything. NieR gave the mayor a nod and a smile, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words. And what exactly is going on here? That riddle would prove to be the most difficult one of all.
Thank you so much.
Okay, drink time. Holy smoke. Wow. That is a long-ass story.
Now I can finally return to a normal life.
Whew.
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
Yeah, that was pretty bizarre.
I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
Help the other followers. Dark Execution. Ah, there we go. The magical spikes. That's the one I want.
For a sealed verse, that didn't take much effort.
The hell it didn't.
Yes, all a touch too easy, if you ask me.
Oh my god.
It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Don't overthink it, Vice.
Alright, let's... We want... What am I called? Dark Execution, yeah! Stab, yes! Please don't drag me into repeated
This
stories.
person must be dreaming too.
It would appear that way, yeah.
Ugh, do I want to enter the dream? I'm gonna pass for right now. Let's see. I do not want to read another novel. But I guess I really don't have anywhere else to go. I'm gonna do the other person first, though. Haha.
And another victim.
I figured a book like you would be into all this word stuff.
Even I have my
Let us be off. Massive sculptures, oh my god. Colony of massive sculptures was visible in the distance, their tall forms scraping against the sky. Vice and NieR had never seen such a sight, and their eyes widened as they tried to take it in.
Huge if we can see them from this far away. What do you think, Vice?
They're actually talking this time. As Weiss considered his answer, the sun beat down on them with renewed ferocity.
Perhaps they are some manner of mirage.
He said. Under this heat, a mirage or two would hardly be an unexpected sight. NieR nodded and wiped the sweat off his brow, leaving a trail of sand in its place. He thought he'd never been so thirsty. The ancient road on which they walked was black and cracked with age. Here and there, thin wisps of grass pushed up through the rocky surface, as if defying those who had laid this material down over their home. The heat reflecting from the road made NieR lightheaded. His feet hurting, he crouched down to rest. I don't know how much longer I can do this. Is someone playing a joke on us or what? The complaining had already begun. Weiss tried not to let his eyes roll too much. A joke, he said? No, no joke. This road leads to the city of art. Perhaps the path itself is simply some manner of grand artistic work. You don't sound very sure of yourself there. Perhaps not, but thinking of it in this way might make it easier for you to bear. NieR glanced at Weiss's grinning face, shook his head, and resumed walking. As time passed, NieR's feet grew more painful, and his throat drier than he thought possible. He tried not to look further than the next step ahead because the bright sunlight made him hesitant to trust his own senses. We are definitely getting closer, said Weiss in an effort to cheer his companion. Yes, this much is certain. Encouraged, NieR lifted his gaze. Suddenly he stopped walking, choosing instead to stand in the middle of the road with his mouth and eyes wide open and his finger pointing in the distance. Water, he cried. It's water! Water? Asked Weiss. Preposterous. I don't see any water. Over there, just ahead of us. Look, the sun is reflecting off it. Without waiting for a response, NieR sprang to life and bounded toward the site. What in the... There was no water. There was nothing but sand in every direction. NieR closed his eyes and sighed as Weiss floated up behind him and chuckled softly. I believe this is known as a mirage, he said. Many a desert traveler has spoken of such things. NieR shook his head, bewildered. Suddenly he pointed off in the distance, his eyes wide once more. Wait, there it is! I just missed it. Look, it's right there! NieR sprinted off again, leaving Weiss with no choice but to follow. After a few minutes of running, NieR came to a halt. I could have sworn it was right around here. Confused, he put his hands up to his eyes and rubbed them vigorously. As soon as he stopped, he noticed a blue, shimmering pool of clear water just over the next rise. With a shout, he bounded off in search of it. The chase continued for nearly an hour, until an exasperated Weiss finally floated up to NieR and struck him in the face with his cover. Enough, you blithering idiots! Stop this at once! There is no water here! NieR's face clouded. There isn't? There is not, and perhaps next time you will listen to me when I tell you as much. Weiss paused for a moment, then continued speaking in a slightly kinder tone. However, I suppose this mad chase was not altogether wasted. It seems we have arrived in the City of Art. NieR looked up. Stretched out before him was a row of impossibly tall sculptures. Their journey was at an end. They're huge, cried NieR, completely forgetting the heat and pain of the past few hours. I've never seen anything so big. Each sculpture was formed from roughly the same shape, a tall rectangle that stretched up toward the sky, but that is where the similarities ended. Most were covered with panes of glass that reflected light in 1,000 directions, while others seemed to be nothing but frames of steel. Some had tall spires on their tops, while others possessed triangular caps. What kind of city is this? Said NieR. Where are the people? Where are the houses? Perhaps the land is intended exclusively for artistic use. The debate continued as they made their way through the city. Miracles of artistry were everywhere. Great iron crates with wheels sat silent on steel rails. Beautifully carved works with lights of red, amber, and green dangled over every street. As they moved away from the massive sculptures, they found a great array of smaller ones. Some were covered in glass or brick, but many were composed of materials they had never before encountered. The sheer variety of colors and styles was staggering. Unable to find a theme or purpose to the abstract works around them, NieR and Weiss eventually fell silent. On the outskirts of the city, they discovered 3 sculptures in the shape of humans. NieR uttered a sigh of relief as he approached them. Finally, I was getting tired of modern art. The 3 statues were indistinguishable, except for a single word chiseled into their right arms. One read Alpha, one read Beta, and the final one read Gamma. As NieR moved to touch the nearest statue, a bird flew up from the top of one of the sculptures. Alighting on the statue's shoulder, it emitted a brief, beautiful song that took the form of words. Only one form is real, the others are false. The real form will always speak the truth. The false ones will only speak lies. I hate this riddle. With that, the bird departed. As if on cue, the 3 statues shuddered to life, acquiring color and form as they began to breathe. Hey, look at that, said NieR. They're alive. The triplets bowed low before NieR. Please, said Alpha, you have to get me out of this nightmare. I am real. Stop lying, said Beta. He turned to NieR and threw his hands in the air. Alpha's a fake, you know. I'm the real one. What a load of crap, said Gamma. Beta is fake. Everyone knows I'm the only real one around here. Their respective pleas given, the 3 statues returned to their frozen state as silence once again enveloped the city. Alright. Alpha's a fake. Beta's a fake. When you consider all the statements, only one of them could be the real thing. Furrowed his eyebrows. Oh boy, now I forget. Alpha said they were real. Beta said Alpha was not real. Gamma said Beta was not real. Alpha was the only one that spoke of themselves. Let's try Alpha. The eyes of the statues shone with an eerie light. The light grew stronger and stronger until NieR and Vice were forced to turn away. Nope, I failed.
It would seem we failed.
Oh, please don't make me do that whole thing
Best
again.
act more carefully next.
This is the worst job ever.
Agreed.
And another victim.
I figured a book like you would...
Even
Oh, if I have to do that whole thing again. We'll just fast forward through it.
Those buildings, what do you...
Perhaps they're...
Alright. Fast, 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 fast. I'll go with Gamma. Uh-oh. Oh, it's darn it. Okay, so we were both wrong.
It would...
Yeah.
We'd best...
Wow.
Another...
That was
I figured
unfortunate,
it
so
looked
apparently
like
Beta is the real one. Thank God it lets us do this. Oh yeah, your money's on Beta? Haha. Though NieR's voice betrayed a notable lack of confidence, he was relieved to see Vice nodding at him. If Alpha were telling the truth, Beta and Gamma would be fakes. But in that case, Gamma's claim that Beta is fake would be the truth, even though Gamma is a liar. Therefore, that theory crumbles. Now let us presume that Gamma spoke the truth. That makes Alpha and Beta liars. In this situation, however, Beta is calling Alpha a liar, which would leave us with two statues telling the truth. Finally, let us assume that Beta is telling the truth. If so, Alpha and Gamma's lies would make sense. Therefore, Beta must be real. I suppose if I would actually sat down and thought about it, I could have come to it, but my voice is cracking and my brain is going numb from all this reading. Beta sprang to life once more. Congratulations, villager. The time to awaken has arrived. Thank you for saving me, cried the villager. He dropped to his knees and bowed his head as low as it could go before an uncomfortable NieR pulled him to his feet. Why did you have a dream like this? Asked Vice. Have you been to this city before? The villager slowly looked around at the bizarre objects and sculptures that dotted the landscape, then shook his head. I don't think so. I mean, it's impossible, right? There's no way I could have ever been to a place like this. But at the same time, I feel like I've seen it before. Deja vu, muttered NieR, just like the mayor. The vague sense of unease that struck NieR during the mayor's dream spread once more through his mind.
That was rough.
That was rough.
I have seen that place before.
Okay, that's enough. Don't need you getting all weird on me too.
Yeah, don't get all weird on him, Weiss. Oh my gosh. Okay. Another drink. Let's have a jelly bean. I'm gonna have a caramel corn one here. Because it's delicious. Let's follow that with a lemon lime. Oh, lemon lime's actually pretty good. Usually I'm not crazy about citrus stuff, but...
This person must be dreaming too.
It would appear that way.
Oh boy. If I didn't have to do this for progression right now,
Can't
I would
say I'm really
pass.
excited to go back there. That dream world sort of creeps me out.
Perhaps you should spend less time complaining and more time getting on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I breathe air scented with death and resist the urge to laugh, for I know it will sound like the words of a madman. How long have I been in this fresh hell? My box, my prison is tucked beneath a stairway in the long-used catacombs of some infinite castle. Outside, I hear the sounds of a funeral dirge that plays without end. Light has no place here. Wind is a forgotten friend. I pray for death to come, but he forsakes me. Time passes. An eternity slips by in a single tick of the clock. Someone knocks on my prison. Anyone there? I hear an unfamiliar voice say. My savior! I claw at the door of my jail, embedding thick splinters under my ragged nails. I scream for help. I laugh. I sob. Surely this is a product of my addled mind. Surely it cannot be true. Help me, I cry. For the love of all the gods, help me. Impossibly, I hear the sound of a lock being torn out and falling to the floor. As the door slowly creaks open, I have just enough time to see a silver-haired boy and a floating book before the light pours inside. My eyes, accustomed to the blackness, explode with pain, and I am forced to turn away. Who are you, I ask, shaking hands to cover my face. How have you come to this place? I am Grimoire Weiss. This is NieR. Long have we been searching for you. Now come, stand. We shall awaken from this nightmare together. The one known as NieR extends his hand and pulls me from the cell. Though my eyes are slow to adjust to freedom, my ears are keen as ever, and they recognize the staccato sounds of heavy rain. I never thought to hear that again, I whisper. Would that this were not such a terrible storm, said Grimoire Weiss. Look at your feet. I force my eyes open and see water pooling around my ankles and lapping at my shins. There's so much of it. Yes, and more comes each moment we delay. If we do not make good our escape, we shall all drown in this castle. Yes, we know you are weak, but you are our only hope to survive this place. Time, that long-forgotten friend, made itself known again. I nodded my head and swore to save my rescuers, no matter the cost. The castle catacombs are a maze, twisting upon themselves like the endless entrails of a giant. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed north. North. Oh, I have to select it. At the end of the corridor, I find a row of 20 gorgeous canopied beds resting atop a carpet of velvet. All are covered in a thick layer of dust and cobwebs. Searching for the door to the next room, I come upon a shapeless mass of gray matter. It has been shoved against the side of the wall, and despite my fever, I think I see the outlines of a door just beyond. When I reach out a finger and touch a piece of the mass, it turns to dust and drifts away on the wind. Realization slowly dawns, and I fall to my knees and weep. Corpses. I face a mountain of charred and crumbling corpses. I look from it to the beds and back again until the horror dawns full upon me. Someone has piled these bodies into a tower and set them ablaze. Whether they are alive or dead, I do not know, and sanity will not permit me to consider the proposition further. I make a sound, whether scream or laughter, I cannot be certain. Then my mind grants me merciful blackness, and I find myself opening the door and leaving that most terrible of rooms. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed east. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed north. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed east. At the end of the path, I find myself in a great hall with only the sounds of rain for comfort. The waterlogged red carpet squishes beneath my feet as I approach the center of the room. Once there, I behold a beautiful dining table upon which rests china and silver of the finest construction, as well as the remains of a fantastic feast. As my eyes continue to adjust, I see many chairs surrounding the table, each holding a dinner guest. Noticing movement, I approach the chair at the table's head, but as the truth of the matter dawns on me, I recoil in horror. The host of the feast is a corpse, as are all the invited guests. An army of foul, wriggling insects have made homes in their remains, and this is the movement I saw. This once splendid feast was now nothing more than a requiem for the damned. I take a moment to steady my shaking hands, then slowly back away from the table. Desperate to lose sight of the abomination before me, my gaze lands on the chairs upon which the dead were seated. This is a mistake, for the chairs prove to be even more terrible than the feast itself. Each one is covered in a layer of spikes that run from the seat, up the back, and down the arms. This explains the color of the carpet beneath my feet. I can only pray that the unfortunate diners were dead when the meal began. For if not, it is a simple task to envision the agonized screams that must have sprung forth from their mouths. My mind grasps frantically at the possibility that these souls had committed some terrible crime for which this was punishment, though in truth, I suspect they had committed no crime at all. There would be no tomorrow for these unfortunates. This was their last supper. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed north. Against all hope, we make it to the front door. "Break it down," someone cries, and so I give myself to the effort. In tandem with NieR and Grimoire Weiss, I slam my body against the thick, sturdy door. On the third try, it gives way, and we find ourselves sprawled on the ground outside the castle. The storm is in retreat. The clouds above are still dark and foreboding, but to the west I can see the thin shimmer of sunlight trying to break through. "How can I thank you?" I cry as tears join the rain on my cheeks. I would surely have died in there. Looking down, I suddenly notice that my dress is in tatters, and sheepishly try to cover my exposed skin. "Your dress?" asked Weiss. "Then you are a woman, madam?" "I am." I proffer the two a smile. I suppose that comes as something of a surprise, seeing as how I exist only in the form of words. I can see that the one known as NieR is disappointed that the torn tress will be given no further description, but he hides it well. With a nod and a shrug, the three of us set forth to our awakening. But behind us, an awakening of another kind is taking place. Black smoke fills the abandoned castle, providing the countless damned souls inside with their final shroud. After a moment, the castle windows shatter with a mighty roar. A fresh breeze blows through the hallways and corridors, clearing the smoke away for good. As we watch in awe, uncountable black shadows slowly flicker to life, crossing to and fro in front of the broken windows. The castle's dead have awakened to their new life as shades.
You have anything to say about that?
Hopefully there will be no labyrinth next time.
Yeah, I was sure I was going to screw that up.
Okay, there. Now all the villagers can wake up, right?
God, I hope so.
Yes, if the mayor's assumption was correct. I think I have had enough wordplay to last a lifetime.
You and me both, buddy.
You're telling me. Anyway.
After we break the box. Oh, just a medicinal herb. Whew. Oh, my throat.
Oh, how wonderful.
How
Thank you so
wonderful.
much. Here, I have...
A one-handed sword.
Wow, this looks
I'll
valuable.
take it.
Of course. It's apparently a weapon of some renown, but we have little use for it.
Well, we appreciate it.
Thank you again.
Thank you again. Whew. Okay, am I done? Dear God, I hope I'm done. That was tedious as hell. I mean, if I was playing it by myself, you know, it would be one thing, but that's one thing that's kind of a little bit of a challenge to stream. But we are definitely saving after that. I do not want to do that again. Okay. And now we exit the forest. What happened when you streamed Lotro? Lots of talking.
So how was the village?
Oh, it was truly magnificent. There are no words.
There are no words for the village. Oh my god. Neat.
Let's get back to Popola. She'll probably want to know what's going on in there.
Yeah, probably. I'm gonna grab my boar and crash it into stuff. Oh my god, you were so picky about where I... Alright, so I guess the charge is just a very, very limited thing. I did not realize that. Shroom. Pow. Goodbye, sheep. I'll collect mutton later. Phew. Ah, I see what you're saying. Ugh, that is gonna make me insane. What inventory limit is keeping me? Well, hopefully my voice isn't too cracked up and messed up after all that. That is actually one thing that I have considered about something to set my stream apart would be to just read books. But that might not be so. Just be like a free audiobook. But then I'd probably have to read stuff that's like in the public domain.
The death dream certainly is a strange illness.
Yeah, it's a little strange.
It was something, all right.
Even I, with my natural love for words, have no desire to visit that place ever again.
You guys did well. You've been
We
making
did
a lot
well.
of long trips lately. Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
Oh,
I'm
I'm
okay.
sure.
I can't just sit around all day while Yona's sick, after all.
If you say so.
So, anything I can do for you?
Well, I suppose there is one thing I could use a hand with. Have you heard about our plans to repair the canal? The work
Repair the
probably
canal.
won't happen for a while. But once it's done, we can use the canal for trade and travel and all kinds of useful things. Unfortunately, however, we're a bit behind schedule at the moment.
Let me guess,
If you're
shades?
willing to help out, I'd really...
No problem. What?
Great. So, the man I originally asked to help on this project hasn't shown up for work in a few days.
Oh, so we're playing truant officer.
I'm starting to get a little worried. So, maybe you can head over to Seafront and check up on him?
Alright, see the bitchy lighthouse lady
I'll
again.
mark the location of his house on your map. He always carries a red bag over his shoulder, so he should be easy enough to find.
That's an interesting
Got it.
feature for somebody to have, but I guess it makes sense in a game. Okay. And now we get to go play truant officer. I wish I could find that old man. Maybe he was in Oceanfront? I don't think so. That would be an awfully long way for his dog to have traveled. Though I guess it's not completely unlikely if the dog was trying to bring his person an herb. Yeah, he's not here. Oh, right. I forgot I had a new sword. I gotta check this out. Nice. Oh yeah, we definitely have to switch to that. See, going from 112 attack to 147. It's a lighter sword and getting 10% magic power. Yeah, let's take that. I like upgraded weapons. Big fan. Alright, come on, Kaine. This guy again. I'm trying to... I think I can get this guy now. that sure took a lot out of me. Maybe not. Maybe we run away. I could get him, but I don't think I... Oh, ouch! Nope. I'm gonna pass. Let's go, Kaine. I thought he was only around like level 12 or something, which I'm past at this point, but I guess not. Plus he has a life bar. God, I love the music in this game. I never, ever, ever get tired of it. The music that played in the forest is actually a piece of music called This Dream.
Man, I am
And I
starving.
keep it in a lot of my playlists because it's so nice. Alright, guy with a red sack. Do you have a red sack? You sure look like you have a red sack.
Hey, are you the guy who's supposed to help repair the canal? Popel has sent...
Oh god, it's over. My life is over.
His life is over.
Surely you must realize nothing good can come of being involved with this particular...
Easy, Vice. Hey, so...
It's my wife. She left home a week ago.
She left
I'm
home?
so worried I can't even focus on my work. Oh, my sweet dumpling. Where
My
are
sweet
you?
dumpling.
Oh, that's terrible. Would you like...
Really? You do that for me?
Sure.
Well, of course.
But do you have any idea where we should start?
Well, she always used to enjoy drinking at the tavern with her friends.
Oh god, well that's not a good start to any
Alright,
story.
then I guess we'll start with them.
Thank you.
Oh my
This
goodness.
means the world to me.
I've met some odd couples in my day, but not...
You need to get with the times. Coordinated outfits are all the rage.
Coordinated
Plus,
outfits?
these
I
bags
mean,
are
I guess.
special. We bought them for our anniversary.
Oh,
But now
well,
my
isn't that sweet?
dumpling is gone.
Okay. Just
Sweet
stay calm.
dumpling. It's okay, we'll save your sweet
I'm
dumpling.
willing to bet that man knows more about his wife absconding than he's letting on.
Oops. Oh god, for heaven's sake. I thought there was land beneath that. Ugh, stupid game. I should be able to frickin' swim.
I hate to ask, but can you not swim?
Yeah, obviously.
Don't tell you. I could stare at the sea all day and never get bored.
Oh, isn't that nice? The cat has come to give company. Alright, where... Oh, it must be an entrance on the other side. There we go.
Hey there, I'm looking for a woman carrying a red...
Are you now? Interesting.
Interesting.
She hasn't been home and her husband's worried.
Trouble in paradise, is it?
Trouble in
Anyway,
paradise.
the short answer is no. She hasn't been around here either. Though come to think of it, she always got on well with the woman over at the tackle shop.
The woman at the tackle shop.
Hey, what's the rush? You've got a cute face. Why not sit here and join me for a
He's
Sorry,
underage.
Mom, but I'm
Oh,
not old
okay,
enough to
good.
drink.
I was like, are they gonna... Creepy. Alright, woman at tackle shop.
Hey there. do you
Almost
know
a red
with the
bag.
Red bag? Oh, sure. Last time she came
Haven't
around,
seen her in a
she
while.
mentioned something about leaving town. But I figured it was just idle talk.
Leaving town, huh?
Leaving town. Well, she must have left town, otherwise the
If
dude
she's
would probably
truly
have found
left
her.
this charming hamlet, finding her may prove most difficult indeed.
I just hope she hasn't been attacked by shades or anything.
I was gonna say, if we, after, on the heels of the dead dog, if we find dead wife in addition to that, I'm gonna be very unhappy. I mean, there's gotta be some good redeeming qualities about this world. Cat, what are you trying to eat? Alright. I don't think you can swallow that, but if you do, I'm gonna call you stupid. She's got some sort of little piece of foam. Alright, let's grab some stuff here. Iron ore. I know that kind of stuff is gonna come in handy eventually. Alright, so we just have sort of an open-ended find somebody thing. There is no X. Did it die? No, it did not. Alright, what in the hell? Okay, now it's dead. Spider silk. Yeah, get the spider. Are you dead? God, I am terrible aim. Pew 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 pew. Earning money. Ooh, the spider had coinage on him. I have completely forgotten which button auto targets the little dudes. Alright. I'm not feeling super good about this place. I think this is a zone for later. So let's just leave. I don't think there are any other... Well, no, It gave me an X to just leave town. It didn't say anything about... So I know she's... I was thinking if there's a different exit from town, maybe that's where she could be. But this... The marker drew me to this portion of town. Or that exit. Uh-oh. Oh, it's a storied one.
Something about that shade seems rather...
He's got a red bag. Are you dead? Oh. God damn it. Ugh.
Hey, look at this.
Not cool.
It is identical to the red satchel carried by the man. Perhaps it belongs to this...
Oh no. Do you think the shades got her?
I
I
suppose...
it likely, lad. I sense no other activity.
Oh, this is terrible. What are we supposed to say?
Maybe she could be alive and the thing just stole her bag? Maybe? Maybe? We can have a little fantasy that she's alive. She just lost her bag. Yeah, it is kind of a depressing place to live. Makes me very sad. Oh, that's just a boar. I was like, oh, it's her. No, it's just a boar again. He's gonna be so sad. His dumpling. Hopefully he can still get his ass to work.
Hey, did you find my sweet dumpling?
We didn't, but we got this off a shade.
Handed over the red bag.
Oh, no. This...
So
It's
our fears
hers.
were correct.
Oh, God. How could this happen to her?
Well, step one, leave town. Why is this all his fault? Should I ask him or not? I'm gonna wait for an answer. What do you think, Raul? What should I do? Should I ask him or leave him alone? This is a tricky one. Ask him.
If I may, my good man, why did your wife leave home in the first...
It's because...
Because I
Give him
sob.
some time to himself, Vice.
Oh. And now we get no answer at all. And then some rando shows up.
I'm home. Good heavens, you're a wreck. What's wrong?
Yay, she's alive!
Dumpling, you're not dead.
What in the world are you talking about? Oh, you found my bag. Thank you so much.
Yay!
This is such a relief.
Okay, seriously.
Sniff. What's going on? Well, people that disappear for a week.
So, you found a shade with my bag and assumed I'd been attacked and killed?
I'm just glad you're safe, Dumpling. But I'm also so sorry.
So sorry.
If I didn't eat that apple you were saving. Oh, God, I'm such an
Eat
idiot.
an apple.
Listen, I promise I'll never eat anything of yours again. You just promise never to run away from home again, okay?
Ran away from home because of an apple.
Have you lost your mind? I just
Okay.
went to visit my parents.
He's lost his mind.
I told
Huh?
you about this. Going to see my family, gone for a week. Remember? Are you serious right now?
Serious right
Why don't you ever listen?
My brilliant intuition suggests we should beat a hate...
Should we get out of here? Suddenly remember that other important errand.
Hey, I have to go pick up a fish from the fish store.
Yeah, the fish store.
If you didn't listen to me, and you ate my apple. Ugh, you are the absolute worst.
What?
But we have red
You're
bags.
some perfect angel. You didn't even care enough about our anniversary to hang on to your bag.
Oh my gosh.
Kid, I'm right about this, yeah? If anyone's wrong here, it's my wife, right?
Oh god, please don't make me choose.
Wait, you're asking me?
No. Oh. Who's... Oh my god. This is one of those things that like, oh, I would maybe want to look it up. Ugh. This is... you can't win. Yeah, he ate the apple.
You shouldn't have eaten your wife's apple. That's...
But I was
Yeah, that's not very
hungry,
nice.
And it was just sitting there. Look, I'm glad you went looking for my wife and all, but that was low, friend. Low.
Wow.
Did I cross a line there?
Besides, it's pretty rich to come after me for an apple when you threw away my entire stamp collection.
Oh no, not the stamps.
Ha! You're damn right I did. And I'd do it again. You are nothing but a hoarding slob.
Yeah, you hoarding slob. Jeez.
Here, my husband's in the wrong here, isn't he?
Oh my god.
Pardon?
Don't make me choose again. This time, yeah, this is a really great marriage. Alright, I went with him.
Well, to discard a man's precious hobby is a rather heinous action.
Yeah, it's pretty
Of
heinous.
course, you to take his side. Figures. You'd fit right in with this pile of collectible trash.
Collectible trash?
Collectible trash. Alright, can I get out of here? Not yet? An hour later? Pff, oh my god.
Do you not even understand how frustrating this is, you colossal?
Now I kind of wouldn't mind it if she died.
Fine, hate me. I'll still sleep like a baby knowing I'm not an unreasonable hag like
My
you.
sweet dumpling.
Bryce, what do I do?
You turn on your heel and walk away as fast as your legs can carry you, my
Why
good
couldn't you
lad.
do that, you know, an hour
That's
ago?
it. I have had enough. Instead of belittling me, why don't you get a proper job? Everyone in the neighborhood treats me like dirt. And it's
Oh my god, are you kidding me right now? Oh, lost a jelly bean.
Actually, I have a job now.
He does have a job.
You what?
You're kidding. Why didn't you tell me? That's great.
That's
Well,
great.
I sort of wanted it to be a surprise.
Oh, you big silly Billy. Well, this calls for a celebration.
Oh my god.
I'm going to
These
bake
people
you a
fucking
nice
insane.
apple pie.
These people, I can't even. These people. Can I leave now?
I have no
Dot,
idea
dot,
what
dot.
has transpired.
Well, looks like they made up, so all's well that ends well.
Yeah.
In the course of all that madness, I have forgotten why we even...
Oh heck, the canal. We need to ask him about the canal.
Yeah, the canal.
I can't thank you enough for all.
Sure, but listen, we need to...
Yeah, talk about the canal.
That's why you came here in the first place, huh? Well,
Yes.
now that my love life is rolling in clover again, I'd be more than happy to get going on the canal work.
Rolling in clover. What a goon.
Heavens, that was exhausting.
You're telling
Tell
me.
me about it. Anyway, let's go give Popola an update.
Yes, let's give Popola an update. Oh, actually, while I'm here, I'll double check for Old Man for the puppy.
The couple with the red bags were a strange pair indeed. It boggles the
What's
mind to think their relationship can persist despite such intense squabbling.
That was some pretty intense
They
squabbling.
looked pretty happy in the end, at least.
Hey, well, yeah, I guess they
Maybe
looked
the
happy.
secret to living a happy life is sharing your feelings, even when they're sort of mean and weird.
If you adopt
That's
such
probably
a strategy,
true.
I may leave for groceries one day and never return.
Oh, he's gonna leave. Oh, he's gonna like pull a dad thing. Alright. Quick check for old men. That one looks like an old lady. Yep. Yeah, if they don't have the thing over their head.
the metal bridge offshore.
Sure are a lot of people on canes around here. I guess maybe it's like Florida. The old people moving near the ocean.
So, you went and caught the... Well, since you're so...
I'll pass on learning fishing stuff right now. We can do that later. That is gonna make me insane though, trying to figure out where this old person is. I could have swore they were back in the main village. Running, running, running. Oh, the cat is back. I think it's time for another jelly bean. Yeah, you get that thing, kitty cat. I can't tell what flavor this is. Kind of citrus? Maybe. The color was green. Tastes a little bit citrusy. Maybe it's like a kiwi strawberry, possibly? Pretty good. I suppose I could have taken the boar. Boy, all that reading and now fights with people and... Whew, this has been an exhausting night so far. One more check for people. Oh, that's the old lady. He doesn't have an icon. Oh, I didn't check the inn. Maybe the inn.
What have we got today? Which job should I give you first?
Oh man, look at all these quests I got.
Come back whenever you have a...
That's 3 medicinal herbs, 3 berries, and 3 royal ferns. Just
Oh, I forgot she had stuff she wanted me to get to. Oy. Shopping list.
Excuse me, have you seen the old man who lives here?
Oh.
You mean Granddad? He passed away. His heart finally gave out on him.
Well, got depressing again.
Looks like he went with his best friend after all.
Aww.
Here, hold on a second. His dog had this leaf in his mouth when we found him.
That's the herb Granddad used for his heart medication. Max must have been fetching it for him.
Oh, puppy.
I suppose I owe you a great deal. I can't give you much, but I hope you'll accept this.
Give me money. Yeah.
Such a
Oh, I'll accept it, all right.
You think Max and Granddad are together in heaven?
I do. I'm
Of
sure.
course they are. Okay, so I wasn't flipping crazy, just... I guess I should have been paying more attention to other people. Of course, if I had gotten the quest, like, the same day and remembered exactly where the dude was, then I would not have had that problem, but no. Alright. Stairs. I got him this time. Phew. Up we go. I like how he has to open both doors. Alright, here we go again.
Goodness. It sounds like the canal repairman had quite the problem on his hands. Thank you so much for your help.
Don't mention
Oh,
it.
you're so welcome.
I'm looking forward to seeing how the canal turns out. If you need anything else from us, just say the word.
Just say the word.
Thanks, guys. Hey.
Huh?
I almost
What was I
forgot. Yona is looking for you.
Oh, of course she is.
She said she needed something from you. Time to go play Big Brother for a bit, huh?
Aww.
I guess so. Thanks, Papa.
Yep, had to fight with his wife. Alright, go to see little sister. I suppose I could save again here real quick. Let's just not take any chances. Nope, more stuff on the shelves that I didn't pick up prior. I don't know, we got some pretty good money here now, chickie.
You're back.
Popola said you needed something?
Yeah. A favor, actually.
What is it?
Favor?
I can't help if you don't tell me, sis.
Okay, I'm gonna say it.
I'm gonna say.
I'm ready, Yona.
I need you to help my friend.
Aw, help her friend.
I have a friend, and we've been writing each other letters.
Seriously?
Aw.
A pen pal. How delightful.
That's where all those letters have been
Who is
coming
this
from.
friend?
Well, he's kind of...
He? It's a guy?
And he's sick and in a whole lot of trouble.
Oh no!
And I know that you
Vicey.
I see.
Tell me about this guy.
I think it's a plays a big brother. Lives in a big house down south, and he's super nice. Oh, so that's where we're gonna go in the house. Please.
Great.
That sounds like something
Now
I
what
would
do
say.
do?
I can't say no to her.
I'll see what I can do.
Yay!
Great. He's got a boyfriend.
It's not a boyfriend.
Something amiss, lad. Your voice is trembling.
No, it isn't. Shut up.
You shut up. Oh. Today was awesome. Popla made me a huge cake that was really yummy, and everyone in the village has been wishing me happy birthday. It's fun. I feel like a princess. I suppose that was a bad time to check my mail.